Alright, so here's a video on quick trade recap, but more importantly, some observations on the charts with regards to S1s and D1s. So here is NQ. So let's just first do a quick recap of the trade that I took. So this is London Open, 3 o'clock in the morning. We have a clean 15, 15. We have a clean 5. So all we're looking for is either an S1 or a D1. And what we got was an S1 right there. Uh, Again, since it's a single, entry is on the 40, so right here, and entry is a signal here, which is right here, and then if I stand up, so that was the nice simple clean 15, clean 5, S1 trade. Alright, so I think that's standard. Again, you can see that another S1 entry here, another S1 entry here. And I think this is kind of leading to the observation that I was going to talk about, or observations that I think are important to understand and keep in mind when looking for S1s and D1s on a 315 and 35. Now, of course, here you can see that as I'm talking, uh, the third S1 price is actually really going hard. So on 90 of say around 91, 92, we are 10 points up right now on a 40 point range, which is not bad. And given the fact that, and I think the first observation frankly is the fact that today is Tuesday, 14th of May, and today there is important uh, third event, which is J. Paul speaking at 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern, and also PPI numbers coming out. And more importantly, tomorrow we have CPI. So the range on NQ and ES is not going to be that fantastic, is my assumption. And then when we try tight trades, so number one, that's one of the reasons why we do a quick scalp. We do something extraordinary here on very light contract size. In fact, I took one I took so in long here. That was purely because of the fact that my assumption is we are not going to have too much of movement on our charts. If it happens, but I don't expect it. Anyways, so that's the first observation that we are data driven right now. There is a lot of data coming out today morning and tomorrow. So market is going to be moving down. On to the second observation. Uh, I also want to point out that if you have more than two S1s on clean 5s and clean 15s, you're better off waiting for a D1. So I prefer to take my first and my second S1s, but then I usually don't like to take a third S1. I would rather wait for a large pullback where you really have both of these lines coming down and then again going up, whilst we still continue to have a clean 15, but then you possibly have an S5, which means that one would remain up, the other would kind of go down in knowledge. But I prefer, uh, if you have multiple S1s, I prefer to wait for the bigger pullback. And the pullback will usually be right below the 200, and that's the whole idea about the D1s. You have the pullback below the 200 and then going up again. Yeah, that's the other observation or other thing that I usually look for whilst trading clean fields, clean files, just or waiting for a single file while it's clean still, and then waiting for a D1. Now, while to see that, let's just look at a quick example of what that would be in reality. Go to UV, with a UV, and this is just today. Again, real time. So if you see UV from 1 a.m. Eastern onwards, we have clean field. We also from say 2 o'clock onward, we have a flip flop on the five. So this is like my bad. This is the one five on UV actually. Yeah. So you can see that from say around 12, just before 1 o'clock, which is before 15 became clean, the five started getting cleaner, and by the time we have around 2:30, five is clean as well. So we have a clean five. Now, if you look at a clean five, it has been clean since around 2:30, let's say that, and 15 has been clean since 1 o'clock. So no problem. So from 2:30 onwards, we are looking for either S1s or D1s. Right? So 2:30 is right here. Now we're looking for, from this point onwards, we're looking for S1 or D1. And we have the first S1, second S1, and then lo and behold, D1. Whilst everything was clean, clean, and yet you have a D1. So S1 here, S1 here, and then a D1. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Unfortunately, I did not take this straight because I was too busy looking at anything. But I think this kind of summarizes the point that I was making earlier on the input chart, where if you have at least one or two S1s, you're better off waiting for a D1. And if you again look at what happened here, price was hovering on the 240, which was fused together. Then the price went up, and then came down below the 200, and then went up, which is what created the double or the D1. Again, this is D1 increase on the 200 and then off to the races. So yeah, I think that's what I want to show in discussing observations and how I typically look at multiple response. And if I see multiple response, then I usually tend to wait for a larger pullback. Pullback means a pullback below the 200 for a continuation, whilst uh, you know we still continue to maintain clean 15s and or clean 15s or clean fives or single fives. Yeah. So I hope you like what I've showed here, and we'll catch you again.